It's been a while since I posted anything on our progress. This is the panel that's underneath the brake booster. It's kind of hard to tell from the angle here, but it was quite corroded. I cut one out to fit and welded it from the bottom so that the top seams would look nice. There it is, all put in. Welds touched up. Got the access holes and the captured nut. This is the original panel that I cut out. As you can see, it's quite rusty. And here's the finished panel, ready for the coat of primer and little seam sealer. And we're off to a new part of the project. Car's upside down. This is the bottom of the wheel well. The roof being rotted away, the bottom portions of most of the car has gotten the rust that we're dealing with. After plenty of cutting, this is the piece that I am replacing. Got the piece to replace laid out here. I'm going to make me a little template. It's a curved piece. Actually, it's a compound curved piece. It's almost like an S shape. The piece of poster board all taped up to it. Trace it out. Going to leave it a little oversized. And we've got the template laid out. I'll try to fit it in this last piece of sheet metal that I've got. I think I got just enough room to fit it in there. Air-powered shears. They make a nice clean cut. This is a piece that I've cut several other pieces out of. And every time I hit one of the sections that's already been cut, it's got to fiddle with it a little bit to get the jaws to cut through. It likes nice smooth metal, but still a nice cutter. A lot easier than squeezing it by hand. This is my first, well, not my first experience, but I have not done a whole lot of English wheeling, so I'm not good at it by any means, but it's fun. I enjoy it. Been watching YouTubes, playing with it a little bit here and there, using a crowned wheel to roll some curve into it, checking it with the original from time to time. It's kind of a slow process, so I'll try to speed up most of it, keep this video from being overly long. It actually formed apart quite nice. I'll change it to a different radius on the wheel so it doesn't put quite as much bend into it. changed to a flat wheel and smooth the little ridges out of it that the curved wheel made. That part was really neat to see. As it rolls through it, it would hit the high spots and smooth them out. In no time at all, it had a nice flat panel again with a curve in it. After more comparing it to the old part, got the one curve on it pretty much the way it needs to be. I'm going to put the high crown wheel back in, work on the second half of the S curve. Panel's about done here. Just taking final parts of smoothing it out, getting a little final shaping. Had to stop now and then and trim off some of the excess so that it would roll in like I wanted. And there's the old piece sitting in front of the new piece. Kind of fit up nicely. A few clamps. Hold things around. Get ready to drag the welder over. It all stitched up nice and pretty here. And here it is, all ground down smooth. I'm not going to finish it anymore until we get to replacing the rocker panels and floor. I'm sure I'll be beating on some of that. This is some panels I replaced a few days earlier. Once again, the car is upside down. This is the bottom of the foot box. In fact, that's the area that is right next to the throttle. It was rusted 3 or 4 inches. And this is the support for the throttle area, right where your foot would go. This is the old one, obviously. And my newly fabricated piece. And it goes right in there amongst that other piece that I showed a moment ago. And I hope you enjoyed my little video.